Okay, now when I say name is equal to, let us say, Mahesh, what does it mean? As I already mentioned, so I'm creating, Python is going to create one string object called Mahesh. The characters are Mahesh, correct? And that string, the Python is also going to create one more variable called name in the memory. And the variable name in memory is pointing to the Mahesh string object in memory, correct? To say in simple, what does it mean is Python is going to store the Mahesh string object in the name variable. It's very simple, right? So now, whenever you are creating any string object, string here, I just have a 6-character string. You can give a number of characters, like 1,000 characters, 200 characters, up to your choice, based upon your need. Here, I'm just using only 6-character string, Mahesh. So whenever I'm just creating any string object, like something like this. So what Python will do in the backend, that is very, very important for you to understand, because entire most of the Python built-in types like list, strings, tuples, everything is based upon this concept only. Okay. So now I'm just going to explain in detail. So how many characters are there? 6 characters. For every character, for every character in the string, so Python is going to store in the memory location something like this. I'm just going to okay. Let us just take here. So when I say name is equal to Mahesh, what Python will do immediately? So Python is going to store the Mahesh string in the name variable. That is fine. And how this is created is, so in memory, that is going to create something like this. How many characters? 6 characters are there, right? Mahesh. 6 characters. So this is a sequence of the characters of the string. So what is the first character of the string? M. Next is A. After then H. This is string is nothing but a sequence of characters. Character can be alphabet or digit or maybe something like any special character like underscore or anything. Some character basically, right? So now whenever the Python is going to store any string information like this in this pattern in memory, apart from storing the string pattern something like this, Python starts allocating the indexes for every character in the string. Allocating the indexes. There are two type of indexing Python is going to provide for every string it is storing in memory. Every string. You don't need to write an extra code for providing the indexes for every string you are storing in memory. Python will do it automatically for you. So what is the indexing sequence is? So indexing, there are two kind of sequences indexing. One is forward indexing and reverse indexing. Okay. First, we'll start with the forward indexing. So forward indexing always starts with the 0. Forward indexing always starts with the 0, and that is 0 is starting from the first character of the string. What is the first character of the string here? What is the first character of the string here?
M.
M. So it's going to start with 0 plus 1. 1, 1 plus 1, 2, 2 plus 1, 3, 3 plus 1, 4, 4 plus 1, 5. There are no more characters to allocate. That's all the end of this string, correct? So whenever you are creating such a code like name is equal to Mahesh, this all is going to happen in the backend. You cannot see all these things. Clear? So Python is going to store the string in the memory, something like this, Mahesh, and it is going to allocate by default. It's all happens by default. You don't need to write any extra code for allocating the indexes for every string you are storing. It's all automatic happens. So it is going to start allocating the forward indexing. Starting forward indexing always starts with a 0. 0 from the first character of the string. If the first character of the string is M, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 till the last character. If the last character is H, so I'm just going to here, Python is going to say 5 is the last indexing of this string. Clear so far? Or anyone have any questions on this indexing? Python allocates this. You can't see this. It's all everything every time it happens in the memory. Clear? This is what we call is forward indexing. F5, I can say simply forward indexing. The reverse indexing. So for the same string, so for every string you are storing in Python in memory, Python is going to allocate both forward indexing as well as reverse indexing. Both. It will allocate both. The reverse indexing always starts with a -1. -1, that too from the last character of the string. What is the last character of the string? H. So -1, -1, -1. What is the value? -2, -2, -1, -3, -4, -5, -6. And there are no characters here to allocate. For every string you are storing, whatever is the string sequence, maybe 1,000 character string, the 2,000 character string, or 200 character string, whatever it is, Python start allocating. Whenever Python is storing the string in memory, means it is going to store the string in this pattern, allocates the forward indexing numbers, reversing indexing numbers by default. By default, you don't need to write any extra code for it. It automatically happens. Clear? So anyone have any questions on this forward indexing and reverse indexing allocations by Python for every string it is storing in memory? No questions? If anyone have, because this is concept is very important. You go to any kind of libraries like NumPy, Pandas, data science, or maybe anything. So this is what we call is indexing operation. So Python allocates these indexes, and using these indexes, you are going to perform two things. One is indexing operation, slicing operation. These operations are very fundamental operations in the Python. If you don't understand these operations, then you can't understand most of the Python topics. Be clear on it. Is it really understandable to you or not? Do anyone have any questions from Google Meet? Is it clear to all of you? No questions? Any comment?
No.
Please can. Any questions? Okay. Yeah, okay, fine. So this is the way Python is going to allocate the indexing numbers, both forward indexing and reverse indexing for every string it is storing in memory, every string. So now what is the use of this indexing numbers? That's what the something interesting here. For example, now my string is Mahesh. So my string is Mahesh. For example, let us say Mahesh Babu. Let us say. So my string is name contains Mahesh Babu. Okay. So now my task is I want to get some character of the string. For example, I want to get the H. I want to get the E character. I want to get the E character. The character at the some position. So this position is going to start with 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 characters. 11 positions are there. I can say, what is the variable name? So this Mahesh Babu string is stored in the name variable. Using that variable, I'm just giving a square brackets here. This is the syntax for indexing operation. So here I can say of 0 means, what does it mean is, I want to get the character that is present in the 0 index position. See here, I am using the positive numbers. So 0 is also comes under the category of forward indexing, right? The reverse indexing numbers always starts with a -1 and all the negative numbers. Here I am not using the reverse indexing, I am using the forward indexing numbers. We'll also see how to use the reversing indexing numbers also. We'll see that. Okay. So now what is this means? I am going to get the character that is present at the 0 index position. What is the character that is present at the 0 index position in this string? M. So I'm just going to get the M character here. For example, name of 4. What does it mean? I am going to get the character that is present at the 4 index position. So this is my 0 index. 1, 2, 3, 4. S is the character, right? I'm just going to get the S here. Clear? Anyone have any questions? So like this, you can able to get, for example, name of 10. What does it mean? I'm going to get the character that is present at the 10 index position. So now this is like 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. U. U is what I'm going to get it. For example, if I just say name of 33, what does it mean? I am planning to get the character that is present at the 33 index position in this string. Are there any character that is present at the 33 index position? There are no 33 index in this string. So I'm just going to get error. So the error is there. So you see in the string index out of range. So this 33 is not the range of the indexes of the given string. What is the range of the indexes? 0 to 10. That is the maximum index for this particular string. Clear? Anyone have any question? So whenever you are trying to do this operation, what we call is indexing operation. This is the indexing operation we are going to use in the entire Python. Please remember the word indexing operation. Clear? So this, whenever you are using the indexing operation, be cautious that the whatever is the range index number you are using, that should be a correct range. You cannot use 33, 256, 77, and etc. Make sure that whatever is the index number you are using, that index number should be present in the one of the character in the given string. If that is there, yes, that is good. If it is not there, then you are going to get the index, the string index out of range exception. Error, I can say. Clear? So far, anyone have any questions on this? The indexing operation using the forward indexing. So far, I have not started with the reverse indexing numbers. So this is the way we are going to do the indexing operation using the forward indexing numbers. Anyone have any questions? People from Google Meet, any questions?
No.
Okay, perfect. So now we'll see how we are going to do the same indexing operation using the reverse indexing numbers. Okay. For example, I'm just going to print the name again here. So name of, what is the reverse indexing number values contains? All the negative numbers, right? When I say -1, name of -1, what does it mean? I want to get the character that is present whose indexing is -1. What is the character that is present at -1? U. So I'm going to get the U here. So means I can able to get the last character using the name of 10 or name of -1, up to my choice. Whether I want to use the forward indexing numbers to get the characters, or I can use the reverse index numbers to get the characters, up to my choice. Both are the same. There is no difference. You can choose up to whatever you like it. If you like the positive numbers, you use the forward indexing indexes numbers to get the characters. If you like the negative numbers, use the reverse indexing numbers to get the characters. Simple. There is no advantage with one indexing. There is no disadvantage with other indexing. Both are exactly the same. Clear? So now name of minus, let us say 7. What does it mean? I am going to get the character in the given string whose character is at the index of -7. So I'm going to start the -1, -2, -3,
Yes.
-4, -5, -6, -7. Yes, yes is going to get it. I'm going to get the S. And again, same of name of, for example, -11. What I'm going to get it? So whose character is at
M.
the index of -11? So minus
M.
1, 2, 3, 4. I think my M is a -7, I think. But minus M. So name of 0 or name of 0 or name of, both are giving the same character to me. It is your choice whether you want to use the reverse indexing numbers or forward indexing numbers. You are going to get the same answers. You choose up to whatever you like it. Clear? And same time, name of -55. What is it going to get it? Yes, I'm just going to get there because there is no character in the given string whose index is -55. There is no such character at all. The maximum character is -11. And I'm using the reverse indexing numbers, correct? So that's why I'm going to get the error. There is no such character in the given string whose index is -55. There is no -55 index present at all present in this given string. If my string is very lengthy of 1000 characters, yes, there must be one character whose index is -55 is present. Then I'll go to get the answer. Clear? So whenever you are doing any indexing operation, whether you're using the forward indexing numbers or reverse indexing numbers, be cautious. The number is a correct number. If you're using out of range number, you're going to get the error. Clear? Anyone have any questions? People from Google Meet? This is what we call is indexing operation. Indexing operation is very simple. Just you are using the index forward indexing numbers, in the reverse indexing numbers. That is what you are just want to choose it. And answer is very simple. When coming to the slicing operation, that is a bit difficult to understand, but please pay attention here. Okay. So now, so far in the indexing operations, what we have achieved is we have just able to get only one character of the string at a time, correct? Only one character. See, so name of -1, 7, 11, -11, 4, 10. You just use any indexing number. All maximum what we get is only one character of the string at a time. Correct? Only one character at a time. For example, if you want to get multiple characters at a time, multiple characters, then the only operation available for is slicing operation. Okay, now how to do the slicing operation? For example, name. I'm just going to put the name again here. Name of the same square brackets. So in case of multiple characters means just think logically from which index to which index I want the characters. For example, I want the starting the indexing numbers from 0 to 5. What does it mean is, so here I want to get the characters present in the name string starting from 0 index to 4 index, 5 minus 1. So this is what the starting index, this is what the ending index. Ending index is always exclusive. So here I want to get the characters present the 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. That's it. 5 is not included. I am not going to get the character that is present at the 5 index. No, I am not going to get it. If you want the character that is present at the 5 index, you have to mention 6 here. Clear? Any questions? So now let us see what is the characters present at the position indexes of 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. What is the characters? So this is my 0 index. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's it. So M-A-H-E. M-A-H-E-S. That's what I'm going to get. So if you just execute this code, see here, M-A-H-E-S. I am going to get the multiple characters of the given string. Correct? So for example, I'm just going to take one more example. I can say, for example, 3 colon and 8. So here the colon, the starting index, colon, ending index. That is the syntax of slicing operation. Clear? So means now in this case, what we are going to get the characters, which characters? The characters that is present at the 3 index, 4
D.
index, 5 index, 6, 7. 8 is exclusive. Correct? So what is the characters present at the 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 characters indexes? So 0, 1, 2. So from E here, E3,
Yes,
4,
just is
5,
B.
6, 7. So ESH space B is what we are going to get. Correct? Simple operation. Slicing. Clear? Anyone have any questions? No questions? Is it clear? Because this is a very fundamental operation in entire Python. If you don't understand this, I am sure you can't understand the remaining things also. So it's very, very fundamental operation in Python. Anyone have any questions? And I can say name of 0 comma maybe like 1 colon, let us say 10. What does it mean? I am going to get the characters in the given string starting from 1, 2, 3, so on till 9. 10 is exclusive, correct? So now what is the characters present? So this is like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 is. So some AHESH space BAB is what the strings I'm going to get it. If I just execute this code, see here, AHESH space BAB. Clear? So this is a slicing operation. Slicing operation is not that simple. There are a lot we covered in the slicing operation. See here, what is syntax of the slicing operation we have covered here? Name of the square brackets indicating two numbers here. One is the starting indexing number, colon, the ending indexing number. Correct? So here I can also add one more colon here. Let us say 2. So what this means is if just before this, what is meaning? It is going to start with the indexing numbers of 0. What is the next indexing number? 0 plus 1, 1. Correct? 1 plus 1, 2. 2 plus 1, 3. 3 plus 1, 4. 4 plus 1, 5. 5 is not included. It is exclusive. So it is going to get how it is Python is going to identify the indexing numbers starting from 0. It's always keep on incrementing by 1. 0 plus 1, 1. 1 plus 1, 2. 2 plus 1, 3, etc. Right? For example, if I just one more, like say 2, what does it mean is, so now this is going to get the characters present at the 0 indexing position and increment by 2. Whatever is the number I mentioned here, 2. So 2, 0 plus 2, 2 means the next character I'm going to get it is 2 index number. 2 plus 2, 4. 4 plus 2, 6. Can I get the 6 here? No, because it is out of range. I want to get only the indexes number starting from 0 to 5 with increment of 2. So means I want to get the with this particular code, I can able to get the characters that is present in the 0 index, 2 index, 4 index. That's it. So if I just see here, what is the characters? Like this is why 0 index, M, 2 index H, 4 index S. M, H, S is what I'm going to get. So this is, people think that this all are mandatory. But here the surprising is something interesting point is, out of these three numbers, what is the numbers indicates? The first number indicates the starting indexing number. Second number indicates the ending indexing number. The third number indicates the incremental value, correct? All are optional. You don't need to mention every time. For example, I'm just going back with my thing. So I just mentioned only 0. I'm not mentioning any value for the starting index. I'm not mentioning any value. That is optional for me. It's not for me to mention the starting index every time for the slicing operation. If I don't mention what is the default value it will take, Python will take some value for this. This always starts with 0. Here I am just using the positive numbers, means the forward indexing numbers to do the slicing operation, right? Since the what is the first character present of the forward indexing number, that is a 0. So it is going to take the values of our characters present as 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5. That's it. 6 is not included. So that is going to take MAHESH. It's a default. For example, if I don't mention the ending index, let us say 2. 2 I am not mentioned. So 2 is a starting indexing number, and ending index I did not mention. Ending index I did not, because it's not mandatory for me to mention. If I like it, I mention it. If I don't like it, I don't need it, then I don't mention it. So then if I don't mention the ending indexing number, what is the default value Python will take is the last character, the last index. What is the last index here? 10. So when I say it is nothing but name of 2 colon 10. But in this, the special case here is, if since you did not mention the ending index character, it is going to last index character. So people thinks that it's going to get the values of 0, sorry, 2, 3, 4, etc. till 9. But in this case, where you did not mention the last index character, the last indexing also getting included in this particular case only. If you mention this one, then it is going to get only the till 9. Clear? If you don't mention this, whatever is the last character, that is going to get. What is the last character here? The index 10. 10 is going to be included here. Clear? If I just say here, it is going to get the characters starting from 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 till the last. We just say here, execute this one, see my MA01, that is excluded. And starting from 2, this is my 2 index character, HA till the last. Clear? Anyone have any confusion here? Any confusion? People from Google Meet, is it clear? Everyone?
Can we give only incremental? Chaitanya, can you give only incremental?
Yes.
Okay.
We'll also cover that also. So now I'm just going to say I am not giving, sorry, I am not giving both starting index and ending index. Both I am not giving. Because those are optional. It's not mandatory for me to give every time the starting index or ending index or both. I can skip both. That is also possible. So in this case, what will happen? This means it is going to take the values of 0, that is the first indexing number, to the last indexing number. Since I did not mention the last indexing number, so it is going to take the character that is present at the last index. Also, that 10 is also included here. So this means it's going to take the characters present 0, 1, 2 till 10. 10 is also included here. Because I'm skipping the ending index. If whenever I skip the ending indexing number, the index number is the last index. The last index is also included here. But for example, if I just mention 10 here, let us say, means I'm just going to get only till 9. Clear? You understand the difference? So now if I just mention, what does it mean? Can someone simply say what does it mean? 0 to 10 means the entire string. The entire strings, right? If I just say the entire string, I'm going to get it. My first indexing number is 0. The last indexing number is 10. Both are included. Means that is nothing but the entire string. That's it. There is no special here. Everyone is clear? Anyone have any questions? Similarly, so far we just discussed about the optionality of starting index number, ending index number. The
Uh,
same concept is applicable for uh, the incremental value
Chaitanya,
also. Yeah,
Chaitanya, one question.
yeah, please.
Can you tell me in real time scenario where how it will helps to us? It's
Yeah, please. Yeah, we'll come to that also because
okay.
so every time the slicing operation, indexing operations are very useful to you. Okay, we'll
Okay,
come to that. Okay, not
sure.
at all. I'll just take one different example to cover that problem, to cover that topic. Okay, so now, yeah, I did not. Sorry, yeah. So let us say 1:8. What does it mean? So here I'm just going to get the characters present at the one index, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 8 is not included. Correct. So in this expression or in this code, I did not mention the incremental value. Correct. I'm skipping that. Or I can also just mention something like this also. So means I just mentioned colon. I have to mention the incremental value, but that is option. So I did not mention. If I just mention something like this, I'm just going to get what is the default incremental value? 1. So 1 is going to take here. So 1 plus 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So these are the characters that is presented 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That is my choice if I want to mention this. If I just mention this, for example, a 3, what does it mean? So it is going to get the characters present at the 1, 1 plus 3, 4, 4 plus 3, 7, correct? 7 plus 3, 10. Can I get the 10 also? No, because that is out of range. What is the ending index? 8. So 7 is the maximum character that is going to get it. So 10 I cannot get it. Clear? So I can get only the characters present at the 1 index, 4 index, and 7 index. This is my result. Clear? Anyone have any questions?
Sir,
Yeah.
in like without telling that first and last value, only increment value we have done now, sir, in
Yes.
20th.
We can do that also. That's what my
Uh,
next point. So far, I can also just say this. So what this is my column. So this is the, for example, 1 and 10 and 3. So here, this what is the first number? That is the starting indexing number. As I already mentioned, that is optional. So I'm just removing this. It's optional for me. And what is the second number? Ending indexing. That is also optional. I am also removing that also. And what is the third value? That's the incremental value. That is also optional, but I want to keep it. Okay. So now what does it mean? So what is the default value for the starting indexing number if I don't mention it?
Zero.
First, 0. What is the default value for the ending indexing number if I don't mention it?
Ending
10
value.
here. In this
Yeah.
given string, that is a 10. So means this means name of 0, 0, 10, and here again the 10 is included. Remember that because I did not mention the ending indexing number. Default value is the last indexing number that is also included here. So means what does it mean? It is going to get the values of 0, 0 plus 3, 3, 3 plus 3, 6, 6 plus 3, 9, and 9 plus 3, 12. 12 is out of range. It is going to get the values of 0 index, 3 index, 6 index, and 9 index. Clear? Anyone have
Yes.
any questions? Is it Sai? Is it question is answered?
Yes,
Clear?
sir. Yes, sir.
Okay. So all three numbers are optional, or you can say simply say something like this also. So my starting number, indexing number is optional. I am removing that. My ending number is also indexing also optional. That I am removing that, and my incremental also optional. That is also removing that. This also is possible. So what does it mean? This means basically name of 0 colon 10 colon 1. Here again, remember 10 is included because I did not mention the ending indexing number. The last index is always included in that case. So this is going to what this is means. What this means? The entire string. Simple. Clear? Is everyone clear with this forward indexing number slicing operation? Slicing operations using the forward indexing numbers. Anyone have any doubt? Anyone have any doubt? People from Google Meet? As long as I'm using the
Mm.
forward indexing numbers, it's very simple and looks like it's
Uh,
very easy. But when I
Mahesh,
start using the, yeah, someone has a question?
yeah. One of the Google Meet person asked how to remove the single quotes
Oh,
from
okay.
output, something
Good
like.
question. Okay.
Yes,
Yeah,
right.
you. I generally cannot see the these comments or message chat. You please speak out. Actually, okay. Name of starting index and step and in the syntax of slicing. So what is your point? Is okay. I'm just going to copy that. So what is your point? Is okay. Is it what is this question? Okay, start end step. What is the question? Sorry, I did not understand.
Yeah, just he provided the syntax. Above that message, one person asked how
The
to remove the
string we
string.
can use this slice for reverse the string. We can use the slice. Okay, fine. It's very good. So, okay, what is your objective? Is you want to reverse the string, correct?
No, no, no.
Mahesh, Babu, these are like sequence of characters starting from M, ending with U. I want to just get the string of this exactly reverse of the string. Think logically, is it possible? How? Name of, I can say, okay, 11. What is that? What is the first indexing number? Do I need to provide 0 or 11? 11.
No. If I provide 0, it will start from the M. If I provide 11, it will not take it. It
So
throws the
see
error.
here, I'm just going to provide something like this, colon -1. Okay, sorry, not my, so not here, something like this. 11, maybe 10, 10 and 0 -1. So now what is means? First, it is going to get the character starting from 10. Okay, I'm just going to comment out this 10. What is the 10 -1 or +1? Because I just mentioned the incremental value as -1 means it is 10 -1, 9, 8, 7. So till 0. 0 is exclusive or inclusive? It's exclusive. I just mentioned the 0. So means I get only the value still 1 only. Clear? So rather than this simple, I can just maybe if I can more simplify this. What is my simplification is I don't want to mention the starting index, ending index. I just simply say -1. That is going to give me exactly the reverse string of my given string. What is the starting index number here in this particular code? 10. What is the reversing of the negative ending index for in this one? 0. 0 is included. So why? Why the Python? The interesting question is why Python is going to take the 10 here? Why not the 0? Because, so see here, if Python takes, let us say 0, 0 -1, what is the next index? -1, right? -1, -1, -2. So it's keep on going till minus something. So can I get anything from 0? So what is the first character of the string? 0. What is the -1 character? This one, correct? -2, this one. So Python is not going to get in such a irregular order. It is always going to get the character that is in the sequence. So 0, -1, these are not in the sequence. 0 is the first character, -1 is the last character. They are not in the sequence, right? So always the logic is whatever is the numbers you are mentioning and whatever is the incremental value you are mentioning, like a positive number or negative number, that logic should match. What does it mean is, for example, my starting index is 0 and 6 and incremental value at is 2. So now in this case, what is going to start the 0 and 2, 0 plus 2 and 0 plus 4 something and 4 plus 2 6. 6 is exclusive, correct? So I'm just going to mention. So now this is exactly matching. If I just mention -2 here, let us say 0 and -2 and -4 etc, correct? And can I get sometime 6 every time in this one? If I just keep on decrementing 0, -2, -4, -6, -8, it will never reach to the 6, correct? If I just do this one as an incremental value -2 here, starting from 0, so at some point it should reach the ending index. But if this is my sequence, it will never reach my ending index, correct? So where it is going to stop then? 0 starting with 0, okay, and 0 minus 2, minus 2, minus 4, minus 6, minus 8, minus 10. It will never reach the 6. So where it is, when it is going to stop? There is nothing to stop. Correct? So such a things will not work. Your logic or math should be whatever is the ending index, sorry, starting index, whatever is the ending index, incremental value. The incremental value could be a positive number or negative number, does not matter. And whenever is the indexing is starting with the starting index like 0, at some point it should reach the ending index. At some point. Otherwise, it will not work. So in my case, see 10. 10, what is the incremental value? Minus 1. 10 minus 1, 9. Minus 9 minus 1, 8, 7, 6, 5. At some point, I am sure I am going to reach the 0. Correct? As long as this logic is working, it is going to get the values for me. Clear? Is it clear so far? This is the way of getting the exact reversing. This is a simple expression that you need to write to get the reverse of your string. The string may be 1000 character string or 100 character string, whatever it is. If you just use this code, it will exactly give the reverse of the string. Clear? Anyone have any questions? Is it question clear? Harika, is it question clear? Okay, fine. So,
Uh,
yeah, someone has a
it's
question?
I have a doubt actually.
Yes, Noor, tell me.
How to remove the single quotes while printing?
How to remove
The single quotes.
this one you're talking about, single quotes?
I
So
need to remove this.
this is a representation that whatever is the content present in between the open single quotes, closing single quote is a string. It is a representation of the string here. For example, I just mentioned C1. C1 is equal to 10. That is an integer, right? And the same C2. C2 is equal to single quote or double quote. So now C1 is an integer, C2 is a string. Because whatever is the characters that is present between this open single quote, closing single quote is nothing but a text information. Clear? So this is a representation now. So representation of the string. Yes, Q, P, A, P space, something, something, zero, all this is the entire string object. That is a representation. How do we know this is a string is using this code, which is a simple notation for us to identify, yes, this is a string. Clear?
Sir,
Any
we are
questions?
using -1 for the. Excuse me, sir.
Yeah, please.
Sir.
Noor, is your question clear?
Yeah, but it is possible to remove the quotes, right? In tuples
So
or
I just mentioned something like this, name of. Here we are going to get it something like this.
yeah, okay, yeah,
Clear?
yeah, okay, got it.
So yeah,
Thanks.
Sai, Shiva, you have some question?
Yes, sir. Sir, we are using -1 for reversing of the string now, sir.
Correct.
So,
What is the
so if
purpose
we
for reversing of the string?
no, if you use -2, there will be a increment of, I mean, decrement of -2, sir. Like,
Obviously,
uh,
yes, obviously, that is correct. If I just say using name of, so what does it mean? It is going to start with the 10 as usual, the starting index. 10 minus 2, 8. The first indexing number is 10. The next indexing number is 8, 6, 4, 2. Yeah, at some point I'm going to get the 0, correct? Since
yes,
0 is, I did not mention the ending index, 0 is also included here. So I'm just going to get the character that is present at this respective indexing positions. 10, 8, 6, 4, 2, 0. Clear?
yes, sir.
Okay. So this is all the slicing operation we are performing using the forward indexing numbers. Now the confusion is going to start. So how we are going to use the negative indexing numbers? For example, name. The rules are the same. What is the rule? You don't need to mention the forward is a starting indexing number. You don't need to mention the ending indexing number. You don't need to mention the incremental value. What is the default incremental value? 1. No, 1. Default incremental value is always 1. Okay. So now, for example, I'm going to start the simple example with the slicing operation with the negative indexing numbers or reverse indexing numbers. So since I'm using the negative indexing numbers, so what is my objective is, for example, I'm just going to print the name here. So I want to get the characters present of these three characters using the reverse indexing numbers. How I can able to do it? So name of what is the first? I want to understand my target. My target is to get only the first three characters of the given string using the reverse indexing numbers. Then how I can able to do it? What is the last character indexing number for the in case of reverse indexing number? So it's starting with -1, 2, 3, 4 up to -11. So I have to mention -11 colon. Okay. So what is the value? So this is -11, -11, -10, -9. So if I just -9, what does it mean? It is going to get the characters starting from -11, -10, and -9 is included or excluded? Excluded. Whatever is the ending indexing number I am mentioning, that is excluded. If I don't mention the ending index number, going to the last indexing number, that is always included. Okay. So, but my target is I want to get the three characters. So -8 I need to mention, correct? So this is a -11, sorry, -11, -10, -9, and -8 is excluded. Clear? So if I just execute this, let us say, see, I'm just going to get it. Since the default indexing incremental value is always 1, since I am using the negative numbers here, the default incremental value is -1. So it's always Python is going to check, hey, are you using the positive numbers? Then my default incremental value is 1. If you are using my negative numbers, then my default incremental value is -1. Python will take care of that. You don't need to worry. Or you do, yeah, if you just mention -1, that is also the same. Sorry, -1, sorry. Minus, not -1, sorry. I think my confusion. Yeah, sorry. Sorry, my mistake. The default incremental value is always 1 only, not the negative numbers or positive numbers. So see how we are getting it. -11 plus 1. How much it is? -10. -10 plus 1. How much it is? -9. And -9 plus 1. How much it is? -8 is excluded or included. So I'm just going to get the value something like this. The default incremental value is always 1, whether you're using the positive numbers or negative numbers does not matter. If you want it, yes, you can use it. If I'm using this, then what does it mean? Can someone just, do you understand the code? So now what is my point is, first I'm going to get the starting index number is -11. Okay. What is the minus number? M. That is going to get, that is good. And what is my next increment value? -11 minus 1. That is -12. And after that, -13 and -14. And so if this is the case, will it ever reach the -8? It will never reach. Just keep on decrementing the values, -11, -12, -13. It will never reach the -8. So there is no error, but you're going to get nothing. It doesn't make any meaning for Python. But at the same time, Python will not report any error to you. Clear? Is understand? Clear? The default incremental value is always 1, whether you're using the positive indexing numbers or negative indexing numbers, whatever it is, the default incremental value is always 1. If you want, you can mention, but you can have to mention, for example, -2 and let us say -2. So then what does it mean? Can someone tell me? First, Python is going to get the character that is present at the -11, -11 plus 2, -9, plus 2, -7, -5, -3, -1. -1 is included? No, it's because -2 is the limit. So maximum -3 is what we can able to get it. So this is the string that is going to get the character that is present at the -11, -9, -7, 5, 3. That's it. Clear? Anyone have any questions? Any confusion here? Any confusion? People from Google Meet? Any confusion here? Or is it clear? I know this is a slicing operation, indexing operations are very fundamental operations in Python. You have to understand. If you don't understand, please raise your doubts. I can able to clarify your doubts. If you have some confusion, just go to a room and watch the session again and again and again until you get the clarity. Because these you cannot leave these topics. These are the very fundamental topics in Python. Clear? Because if this topic is clear, The same to same, exactly the same to same concept applicable for list and tuple also. There is no change. Exactly the same. Clear? Anyone have any questions on this slicing? The logic is important. What is the logic? It is always starts with the minus the starting index, and at some point it should reach the ending index. If it is not reaching the ending index, then that means it's not a proper index values you are providing. Simple. Clear? Anyone have any questions? So I just let it one more code here. Let us say -2. This is what this is going to give for me. Name of -11 colon -2 colon -2. What this is going to give for me? Output.
Blank.
Yes, exactly. The reason is that it is going to start with -11, -11, -2. That is my incremental value, right? What is the next value? -13 and -15 and -17. So it's keep on decrementing. It will never reach -2, correct? Since it's never reached -2, these values are not proper values. It is simply going to say empty. Clear? Any questions? The same to same rules apply. I don't need to mention the starting index. I don't need to mention the ending index. I don't need to mention the incremental value as a mandate. These are optional always. Clear? So let us say I'm just going to mention something like this. Okay. Um, -11. What does it mean? What does it mean? So it is going to start with the indexing of -11. Since I did not mention the incremental value, what is the default incremental value? 1. So -11 plus 1, -10. After then, -9. And it's keep on going till -1. Yes, somewhere at some point I'll reach the -1. Correct? It is going nothing but the same to same string. For example, I'm just going to mention something like this. And let us say -6. What does it mean? It is going to indexing the characters present at the -6. -6 plus 1, -5, and -4, -3, 2, so on till -1. Yes, some point I'm going to get the -1. So that is my ending index. I'm going to get somewhere come some characters of the given string, which are the whose positions are -6, -5, 4, 3, 2, -1, etc. Clear? The same time, I don't need to mention the ending index also. Sorry, starting index also. Let us say -4. What does it mean? It is since I just mentioned the -4 here as the ending index, it should start from something a number more lesser than that. Correct? So it should start from either -5, -6. But if I don't mention the starting index, what is the default character or -11? In this particular section, it is going to start with the -11, -10, -9, -8, so or till -4 or -3. Yes, -5, not -3. Clear? So now it is going to get the values of MAHESH minus till -5. I'm going to get it.
Chaitanya, one question.
Yeah, please.
So if I did not mention any indexings, then the number will start from zero, right? The indexing number will start from.
You mean something like this?
Yes.
Yes. So it's always going to start. Since what is the
Okay.
default value? 1. And since it's default value, you're always going to be starting with
Okay.
0,
So yes.
1,
So if
2
I,
till last character.
yes, right. If I give any place in negative number means a start index or end index, then
Yes.
automatically the index starts
Yeah.
from the negative side.
Yes. So here you are using something like this let us say -6. Means what does it mean? It's very clear to Python that yes, you are using the negative indexing numbers, right?
Yes.
In case of positive indexing numbers, there is no -6. It always starts with 0, 0,
Yes.
1, 2, 3, etc. etc. You are using negative numbers means what Python understands that okay, you are planning to get the characters or slicing the characters using the negative indexing numbers or reverse indexing numbers. So the next value also it is going to fill up with the negative value one. Clear? Clear so far? We just say here minus. So this is one. It is going to get the characters. What is the value is going to get? -11, -10, and so on till minus 7. Correct? This is what it is going to get. If you don't mention any numbers, Python will take default as a positive indexing number 0, 1, 2, 3 till last. Clear so far? Are any questions on this? The slicing operations?
So then if I give one positive, one negative, then it will throw error, right? It will not
No,
reach.
no, no. That's a very important, very good intro question actually. So now, for example, you are saying something minus 11 colon, let us say 5.
Okay.
Okay. So just apply the logic.
Yeah,
So what is
minus
the default incremental? I did not mention that incremental value here.
one
What is the
incremental
default
value.
incremental value?
Yeah.
Plus 1. So
Yeah.
minus 11. So minus 10. Okay. And minus 9 something. It will be going to reach some time, going to reach
5.
the 5. Correct?
Yes. Yes.
Some point. But whenever you mention something like this, what it is going to get is Python smartly what it will do is, since you mentioned one is a positive, one is a negative, it is going to convert both the numbers into positive numbers. What is the equivalent positive index for the minus 11 in this given string?
Okay. Zero.
Index number 0.
Zero.
That
Zero.
is the equivalent positive indexing number for the minus 11 in the given string, correct? So
Yes.
what Python will do smartly, Python is going to convert this to internally. You cannot see that.
Okay.
Internally, this is going to say 0 to 5. And what does it mean? It is going to get the characters of 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. That's it. It's
Okay.
going to get the values of this. So 0, 1, 2, 3, 4.
But if I give in reverse manner, 5 minus 11.
Yeah, that is also one more thing. So minus 5 and minus 11. So means basically, so just apply the logic. What is the logic? So what is the default? I did not
Yeah,
mention the
it will go
incremental
to,
value. What is the
it will
default
go to,
incremental value? 1. So
yeah.
5, what is
It
the
will go in
default?
positive. It will go in
6.
positive side only.
Yeah, 7. It will never reach minus 11, correct? If
Yes.
that is the case, this expression is not going to give me some characters. Just simply say empty string.
Then why Python is not replacing minus 11 with 0 then in this case?
This logic has to apply.
Okay,
If this
okay.
logic is applying, yes, it will replace. If
Okay,
this
if it is
logic is
not
not
applying
applying,
automatically, then 0. It up to
no,
0.
no, it will not replace 0.
No, no, not here. If the this logic is not applicable, then automatically Python will replace with 0, right? In the above, on
In the
43 line,
yeah, above
43
one.
line.
Since in the above one, the logic is what is my starting index? Minus 11, minus 11. And what is my ending index? 5. What is my default incremental value? 1. So minus 11. So you're just going to get the indexes of starting from minus 11 plus 1, minus 10. Okay. Minus 9. At some point, I am going to get 5 for sure. Correct? Since this logic is okay in this one, yes, it is going to replace the minus 11 with the equivalent positive increment, positive indexing number. What is the positive indexing number for the minus 11 in this given string? 0. So it is going to replace with 0 of 5 and it is going to the values of 0, 1, 2. If this logic is not satisfying, then it will not replace anything. Clear? So just
Sir,
though it will replace, let us say, this let us say though it is replaced. What is the 5? What is the default? What is the equivalent positive integer positive index value for the minus 11 in the given string? 0. So let us say it is going to 0. So now this is the given, this expression is nothing but this one, right? So what is the default incremental value? 1. So now 5 plus 1, 6, 7, 8, so on. It will never reach 0 here, correct? It is going to fail here also, correct? Is it question clear?
sir, once try with the minus 5 is to 0, sir.
Minus 5 with 0. So what we are going to edit? See, just understand. One is a negative indexing number, positive indexing. Just simple, the same logic. I'm going to apply minus 5, that is the first indexing number. And what is the default incremental value?
1.
1. So minus 4 and minus 3. At some point, it is going to get 0. Yeah, because it is correct. I have 5 in the string. String. It should get, oh, okay, 1. Understand. So now what, since the logic is applicable, what Python is going to say here? So Python is going to replace what I mentioned. Python is going to replace negative indexing with a positive number. So what is the positive indexing number for the -5? So just I'm going to calculate here. So this is my -5, sorry, -1, -2, -3, -4, -1 space. Space is the minus. If you just calculate the positive indexing number for the space, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 6 is what. So I can just replace 6 colon 0. Clear? So this replacement is happens. Now apply the same logic again here. Apply the same logic. What is the since 6 comma 0? What is the default incremental value? 1. So it starts with the 6, 7, 8, 9. It will never reach 0. Correct? It will never
Yes.
reach 0. So obviously I'm going to get empty string. Is it clear?
Sir, yes, sir, but only space is coming now, sir. What about the remaining characters?
No, space is, this is not a space of this one. This is not the space of, see here, this is not a space. This is a one single space. This is not even a single space also. It's like empty string. Single
No,
space
I
is something like this.
no Chaitanya. Now if you come with the -5, the -5 position is space, right?
Yes, -5 is position is freeze.
Space -5 position is space. From that, 0 means it should print. What is the spelling of Mahesh is there, right? HE. It should print Mahesh, right? If you go with
Okay,
-5 0.
okay. I am repeating again. I think you confused the logic. You are confused actually, and
Okay.
I'm repeating the same logic. Whenever you are using one index as a starting index or ending index, one is a positive number, one is a negative number. Then what Python will smartly will do is, okay, first Python apply the same logic. What is, since I did not mention, forget about the positive or negative. So first, what is the default incremental value?
One.
1. I did not mention the incremental value. The default incremental value is 1. Correct? If I just apply that logic, it is going to start with -5, -4, -3, -2, -1, and 0.
0.
So -1.
0.
0 is excluded. So now, yes, some point I am reaching the 0. That is good. Since that logic is satisfying here in this particular code, what Python will do, since you just mentioned one is a positive number, one is a negative number, Python smartly will update internally. You cannot see that. Name of what is the equivalent positive number for the -5 in negative number? 6. We just seen it, right? So this is my -5 character from the reverse indexing point of view. In the same character, if I see it in the positive index point of view, 6 is my index. So Python is going to replace -5 with 6. Correct? Now the step 2. What's the next step 3? Again, Python is going to apply the same to same logic here. What is the default indexing value? Sorry,
1.
incremental value? 1. So now 6 plus 1, 7 plus 1, 8 plus 1, 9. It will never reach the ending indexing value 0. Clear? Is the logic understood?
Yes.
No. Chaitanya, if I give the -11 5, 5, can you go a little bit up?
Okay,
-11 5 you given, right? -11 colon 5,
correct,
143 line. Okay.
correct. Yeah.
-11 -5. What is the difference? If you go with the -11, the replacement is 0. Okay. -11 means it's 0, replacing with 0. -5 means
So here
replacing with
I'm just blindly apply the logic. Do not get confused. What is my logic? My logic is my starting indexing is -11, ending index is 5. I did not mention the incremental value, default incremental value is 1. Just simply blindly apply. There is nothing you need to think. Apply the logic. So -11, -10, -10. At some point, I am going to reach the 5. Yes, this logic is satisfying. So as soon as the logic is satisfying, what Python will do? Python is going to simply replace the negative number with the positive number. What is the equivalent positive index for the -11?
0.
So 0. So it is going to replace, it just convert this code to this code. Okay. After the converting this code, again Python is going to apply the logic. What is the logic? It's starting with 0, incremental value 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes, this is happening. At some point I'm reaching the 5. It's good. I'm going to get the characters presented 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. Clear?
Yeah. Yeah. Clear. Clear.
Simply apply the blind logic. You don't think about it. Just don't confuse. Apply the 3 steps. Simple logic. There is nothing to confuse. If you're not thinking about this logic, then you'll get confusion. Okay. Yeah, it's I think 8-4. There is one more batch is waiting for me. So yeah, just go through the session today. If you have any questions, note down the questions about the slicing or indexing. We'll discuss again tomorrow. Okay. There are still a lot to cover in the strings. Strings are not over yet. Okay. Bye. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.